Hello and welcome back to the new Eriador server. Now today I've got a few tasks in hand, and a lot of those tasks are really going to be about finish off some of the ideas which I've had, which I've been talking to you guys about, but I just haven't really got around to finishing off yet. So that is what we're going to do today. We're going to get some of those things done. Now the reason that I'm starting off over here is because we're going to have a reduction in the price of iron. Now that we're in the full 1.12, I think it's only reasonable that the price of iron comes down just a little bit. So let's see, it's going to be iron, 1 diamond, that's spelled right? Yeah, that's spelled right. 2 stacks, oh, I should do that, 1 diamond for 2 stacks of iron. How's that? 2 stack of iron. Come on, Gruva, you can spell better than this. There we go. Iron, 1 diamond for 2 stacks of iron. 1 diamond for 2 stacks of iron. Yeah, that's right. That makes sense. Okay, I'm not going to put one on that side. I think it's pretty obvious now. I'm going to let everybody know over in the Discord server chat so that they know what the price is going to be. And I think I need to do some AFKing around here because it's selling again. it keeps selling low. I've still got about 5 or 6 chests worth, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. But for now, I think, yeah, we're doing quite well on the diamonds as well. God, I really need to organise this just a little bit better. Okay, so that's what we're here for today. We're going to do that, and now we're going to head back over to the base and do a little bit of sorting out over there. So we'll be back in a second. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do today is we're going to get these villagers from over here, and we're going to get them down into this area over here, which I spoke about, oh, I don't know, a little while ago, we spoke about doing this. So this is going to be done. This is going to be populated with villagers. Now my hope is that I'm just going to break a couple of blocks there, and these guys are just going to come running down and jump to it here because they're going to be very keen to get into a village. Once they're over here, what I want to do is get maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6 of them up on this second floor here, and I want to make them secure and safe so nothing can get in. These guys are going to be my seeder villagers, so if all things go really, really bad, then, you know, these guys are going to be able to produce more villagers for me. So, yeah, I'm just hoping that I don't get any kind of zombie attacks, and I think this will do the job. So, yeah, let's get on with that. Well, it seems like these guys aren't overly encouraged just to run over to that village, so I'm going to have to try something. I laid out this track, and then on my way back up, I kind of thought, why don't I try this? Because I might just be able to get this to work. So where's the nearest door? That's my nearest door. That's going to form part of the village. Now, if I can get one guy over here, then this trick might just work. Okay, so let's grab that door. That door's the nearest. Now, yeah, okay, so I'm going to get one guy in a minecart over here, and he's going to see the village that already exists there and make it bigger by seeing more doors in it. And then I should be able to put down a door out here somewhere and get another villager to see that. And then they should start running towards that village because they'll suddenly realise there's a village over there. So let's just pop that down there, check your trade. Yeah, I'm not too worried. I do have villagers around the place, so, you know, if everything goes wrong, it's not the end of the world entirely. Right then, guys, go on you. Yeah, you're going for it. You know where you're going. Up, up, up. Don't stop now. You're nearly there. Yeah, and we're off. Okay, so this guy here, if I place down this door, that should connect up to the village over there, and that should make a nice big village. Now all these guys should suddenly, yeah, here they come. Oh, look at that. They're like termites coming out of a hill. So what happened there was this door's connected up to that village over there, and these guys suddenly see a village and they think, wow, great, we can get into that village and that'll be a nice safe place for us, because villages are safe in their brains. So they move towards them. So if I break that door now, are they close enough? Yeah, they probably are. So let's break this door. Now, what's going to happen? Can you guys see the village that's over there? No, not quite. I'm going to have to inch them forward a little bit further. So, like this. Boom, boom, boom. So, these guys can see 16 blocks in each direction. And if I get this one up to about here, and just slap down the door. Oh, hi. There we go. He suddenly came running in. Is that not good enough for you? What about the rest of you guys? Are you guys coming over? Another bit of FPS drop. I don't know what's going on there again. Okay, I'm going to get all of these guys moved over, bit by bit, and we'll be back in a moment or two. Okay, I think that this is the final step for this lot to make the way. Now, I can see there's some stragglers out there. Actually, there's just one. You know what? That isn't bad. That's a lot better than I thought it would be. So all I want to do is get this guy to... Yeah, he's seen it. He's seen it. He's seen the village. And now he's going to walk around the outside of it. Yeah, brilliant. See these guys as well? They're all breeding, which is fantastic. Let's break that door. Now, this should be them. Yeah, look at all those hearts flooding into the village. They're very happy with this. They think this is a good village. Now, a couple of guys have already been working away over here. Look at that. They're almost into the centre of the village. Now, the centre of the village is going to be somewhere. I think it's going to be right over here, actually. I think the centre is going to be probably about here. So I'd imagine they should make the way into the centre of the village properly pretty soon. I hope. I don't want them all hanging around out here all the time making hearts. But yeah, I'm going to call that a success. Now, like I say, I'm going to get a few of the guys, a few of the villagers up here onto the second floor to make sure that I've always got villagers breeding. And I'm going to organise a little system up there for them. So, yeah, I'm going to go find a bed really quick whilst the sun's going down. And we'll be back in a second. Okay, so I've got some guys up on that middle level. They're completely safe. They are not going to get eaten. But as you can see, these villagers are having a heck of a good time. We've got some baby villagers already, lots of them. There's hearts all over the place. I need to tidy up my mess. Look at this. We've got some baby villagers there. We've got some adult villagers. What are they doing hanging around up on this hill? It's because the village centre's probably a little bit over here. I might need to sort that out. I don't know. I'm going to have a little play with this anyway and see how it goes, because I don't want these guys just to be breeding completely unchecked, because I could have an overpopulation problem. And look at them. They're not showing any signs of letting up, that's for sure. So, yeah, that's where we are with that for now. I really need to think about how I'm going to get the villagers out of here. When the babies, I want them to come out of here and make the way over to there to go up one of the pipes, which is quite a long way. So I'm probably going to have to find somewhere in between that keeps all of this loaded properly. But yeah, I'll just show you in here quickly. Now, when they breed, if these guys breed, I'm not sure they will. Well, I want that back. I don't want to lose that. Like that. There we go. That was a bit of powered rail. Right. So when these guys breed, I'm expecting the baby villagers to get pushed out to the corners and they get to drop down. They'll take a little tiny bit of damage, but you know, that doesn't matter that much. And then they can get shifted around. And that is the plan. I'm sort of thinking maybe it'd be a good idea if I had, like one of these places. I think actually this could be the breeding pod, and everything else is just for show, and it doesn't matter if they get killed off or whatever. So yeah, look at this, there's baby villagers everywhere. Okay, so on to the next thing. Let's leave that to grow grass, and yeah, so let's get over here, because this is where the next task is going to be. So the number one thing that I want to do right now is I want to cut out the grooves where the beam is going to have gone through. Oh, look at that, I'm getting a bit of iron. I don't think this is even switched on, it's probably just a little bit of passive iron. So yeah, that's going to be coming from around about here. So this is 3 wide. I definitely want to cut it down to this level at least. Yeah, I'm going to have to move some things around, aren't I? So yeah, let's take these out. I think I don't actually need... I don't think I need this anymore, because I've got my wings, so I can just fly up there. Ooh. Sudden lag, sudden lag. Don't know what was happening with that. So yeah, this is where the groove is going to go. And yeah, I might as well leave a little bit of that out there. I'm going to need to move that chest. Might as well go down a little bit in the middle as well. What's that? Is that more iron? I should really go switch this thing on, since I'm working in the area. So yeah, let's try and make it so that it's as if it's sort of come down and it isn't just cutting straight in. It's more like it started off a little bit higher and then it sort of merged downwards a little bit. And let's make that stop around about here. So yeah, let's have a look. Whoops. Yeah, you've got to move. Sorry, Dadcraft. Your iron's still here. I'll move that. I'll sort out my inventory and move a couple of things around so that I've got some space to work in this area. And we'll be back in a second or two. Okay, so we're going to have a little bit of noise going on in the background. We're going to have this dispensing occasionally, and we're going to have the occasional golem dropping down here, but that doesn't matter. So what I wanted to do was just sort of lay out a little bit of an idea of what I'm going for in this area. Now, if I sort of knock out those, and if I just actually go all the way along here and just put in some coarse dirt, because I don't want any grass to grow on this. I want it to look a little bit, you know, like it's had a hard time. Then this area here, I want to get rid of the smooth stone, because that would just be too nice looking. So as you can see, my inventory is a mess as per usual. Let's just go like that here, and I wanted to get some netherrack in here as well, so let's get the smooth stone out of there because I don't need that. I'd rather keep the cobble on hand, and I kind of wanted it to look like it's been burning through in areas, so let's just randomly throw out some. Actually, maybe that should be down at the bottom. So I don't want this to be too regular, that's the biggest thing. But I'm not very good at designing this kind of stuff, so you're going to have to live with what I come up with, good or bad. I think maybe this needs to be a bit wider actually, and just go for it like this. Let's get rid of that. Let's put some of that in there, and then I want to take this back out. And then I'm going to knock it back to about there instead. Now if I'm happy with this, I'm going to use it all the way along and sort of vary it a little bit. So that's going to be the lowest area. Now I thought maybe some slabs down here would be nice, but not everywhere. And then maybe something like that. Maybe some of that, so that you can sort of get in and out. I was considering putting some lava down here, but I think that would be just a bit too much. But then again, it needs a bit of something, doesn't it? Okay, so this is what we've got so far, and I think it is looking pretty cool. I think maybe it needs a little bit of widening over here, but I'm going to play with that off camera just in between. What it needs right now, I think, is a lot more light. So let's just get that into there, put that up there, and let's see how this looks. So if I go like that and then like that, what do we think? Does that look nice? I think it'd look better with a little bit of this around it. So let's get rid of that. Let's put some netherrack in. Have I put down all of my netherrack? That is so stupid. Where is it? Here we go. Such noisy golems. Yeah, I think like that. So it goes down a little bit further. And then we've got some netherrack sort of surrounding it. And then maybe a little bit more like that. Yeah, I think that looks good. So let's go there and do the switcheroo. And one there, like that. What do we think? I think this is just going to add enough lighting. God, it's really difficult to walk over this. I think this one needs a little bit actually. Yeah, let's go there, like that. Put that into there. And I think I'm just going to have to come across with that. Safe enough? Or do you think that these need to be orange glass to be correct? I might try with orange glass later, but for now, I think this is the sort of theme that we're going for. I think I can do something kind of fun here. Let's get rid of that, do that. Go like this. Is that going to flow? Where's it going to flow to? Yeah, it's going to flow into there. Right, so how do I make this safe? Gosh, I'm not sure. Like that, I think. Is that safe enough? Yeah, nothing can get in there, so that's kind of okay. Okay, I'm going to have a little play with this off camera in between episodes and try and make this into something that I really like. Because at the moment it feels like it's just missing something. I'm not sure what. Right, and now for a fun one. Not that all this hasn't already been fun, but we're going to decorate this beam. Now, let's try something. I had a little bit of an idea about exactly what I wanted to do with this. I just don't know if it's going to work. But let's see, if I kind of go like that, and then I assume that and go 1, 2, 3, like that. And then I need to clear my inventory a little bit. I need to hope that somebody else sleeps because I'm kind of not in a good position for it. Okay, so like that. Let's get the... So I've got 3 colours of glass on me. 3 colours is possibly going to be too much. 2 and then 1 more, like that. Yeah? Maybe I'll just go with 3 colours anyway. Yeah, let's just do the full 3. I don't need my axe. I do need that, and I do need that. So I'm going to try some kind of regular pattern with this and just see how it looks. And hope that I like it. Because it would be a little bit of work to get all this back down. Not huge amounts, just a little bit of a faff. Okay, so that is what I've got so far, and I sort of feel that looks a little bit bare. It needs more. It definitely needs more. So yeah, I'm sort of thinking maybe another colour in between here. If I could get some red, orange and yellow going up that way, that could be really cool. So yeah, I need to go get some more glass because I'm pretty much out now of these things, so I can colour up some glass. So I will go and do that, and I will build this up, and we'll be back in a second to have a look at it and see what you think. Okay, so that is what I've got so far. Now, I'm not entirely convinced by the red, orange and yellow. It sort of overpowers, I think. And I think maybe the transparency is just a little bit confusing, so I might just change this over in between episodes and see what I think. Yeah, I'm definitely going to change it over. just to see how it looks. I might have to do it in a creative world just to see if it looks right. But I took out the, what was it? It was a minecart elevator. Yeah, that's right, a minecart elevator. I always want to say Minecraft elevator, I don't know why. But that is going to get moved over to here, because I've been thinking about that properly now. I'm going to have the minecart elevator right here going up, so it's parallel to that. And I'm going to surround it in glass, and there's going to be a little entranceway. So basically it's going to look a bit like that, but I think I'll do it in a different colour. And then what I thought was, to get these villages up from over there eventually, is to have a minecart that comes up from the bottom and goes around the outside and swirls all the way up to the top and gets sorted out up there. So that's the idea. I'm going to have a glass elevator here with minecarts in the middle for me to get up and down easily. Of course I could fly, but that's a little bit painful getting off the ground. My ping's not quite good enough. Let's see if I can do this. Woo! Now that was impressive. That was a first time. Yeah, I'm surprised. I've left myself a little bit speechless there. Now, one thing that you maybe didn't know was Optifine just came out today, and look at my wings. We can see my wings from the front, and we're going to have to land to get to see them properly. So let's just go behind. Oops, no, not like that. My wings! Now, these are ones which Jeff thankfully put into the resource pack for me. Look at that. They're really, really nice. I'm very, very pleased with them. I like the ladybird style. It goes with my shirt. So I'm very, very pleased with that. That's very impressive. So anyway, guys, I just thought I'd say thank you very much for watching. We got a lot of things done today. A lot of odds and ends dealt with. Lots of things sorted out and tidied up. That's looking a lot better. That is looking so much better. Now that I look at it from here, I'm really liking that. I just need to do a little bit more tidying up there, and it's going to be really good. And then maybe in the next episode or two we get started on making this thing actually look like a UFO properly. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like, and I hope to see you again soon.